Hey guys, so this is a big episode that just came out. Episode 123 of Dragon Ball Super entitled Body and Soul Full Power Release Goku and Vegeta. The last episode had Vegeta putting up a good fight against Jiren. Some might even say he put on a better show than Ultra Instinct Goku did. Ultra Instinct Goku of course could match Jiren punch per punch given his speed and reaction time and everything. But I honestly think Vegeta showed us better results, especially with his final flash attack that was able to put down Jiren for a while. Unfortunately, he lost at the end, but this is all due to the fact that we are going to get an Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren rematch. When you put things into perspective, there are really only 3 battles remaining. The first is that between Dispo and Frieza. This one so far is going back and forth between the two, but it seems like Frieza has the edge this time, and he has yet to put out his golden form. The other one is that of Topo versus Android 17 and Gohan. Android 17 pointed out to Gohan that they cannot really coordinate their attacks properly because they do not know each other like the way Piccolo and Gohan do, or 17 and 18 do. So instead, 17 says he should slow down Topo, and then Gohan should take the both of them out. This is a pretty good plan considering that if both Topo and number 17 are knocked off the stage, then the battle will go on a 4 against 2 in favor of Universe 7. Of course, the smarter thing to do would be to try to take out one of the other 2 Pride Troopers so that they could gang up on Jiren. For instance, I feel like Android 17 can hold his own against Dispo, while Golden Frieza helps Gohan get rid of Topo. Anyway, Topo ends up catching Android 17 with an arm lock. Android 17 of course takes this opportunity to trap them both in a barrier and have Gohan eliminate them both with a Kamehameha. Unfortunately, this did not work. Topo just managed to stay in the fighting stage, but at least so did Android 17. Of course, all eyes are on the fight against Jiren. Now it's Goku's turn to go against Jiren once again. Goku doesn't go into Ultra Instinct, but he uses a couple of interesting tactics in this rematch. For instance, he uses instant transmission to plant landmine-like ki blasts all around Jiren without him knowing. Of course, Jiren later on steps on one, but unfortunately he jumps up just in time for it not to affect him. Goku also tries using Destructo Discs against Jiren, but Jiren dodges them all and gets one and even hurls it back at Goku. Of course, he did not know that Goku is actually aiming for the ground below Jiren. They reiterated the point that this was a tactic that Krillin used against Goku in their practice match back on Earth. Jiren saw through this, but it was too late for him. Goku managed to use instant transmission to kick him out of the fighting stage and then save himself. It really looked like Jiren was done for at this point, but of course we all know that Ultra Instinct Goku has to go against Jiren again because that's the whole point of this arc. Jiren uses the debris to jump back into the fighting stage, and the game is really on. Jiren begins to power up, he keeps his aura around him, and the gods of Universe 11 even point out that he hasn't done so in a long time. Jiren walks right through the remaining landmine-like ki blasts towards Goku and Vegeta, and the explosions don't even seem to affect him. Vegeta even refers to him as a beast. So I thought Jiren was doing an attack similar to Hit's invisible ki blast, though this time it's a big red burst of energy that you see. The scarier thing is this wasn't even a ki blast. The Kaioshin of Universe 11 pointed out that to Jiren that was only a normal punch. So Goku and Vegeta decide to team up to take on this guy. Goku goes into his Kaioken form and Vegeta attains a new form that looks just like Super Saiyan Blue, although a bit different. It's kinda a sparklier, darker blue version of Super Saiyan Blue. His eyes though look like that of Ultra Instinct, except blue instead of silver. The Grand Priest explains that Vegeta too has broken through his shell. And he says that Vegeta focused power beyond Super Saiyan Blue within his body. Though to be honest, I don't think this is as strong as Ultra Instinct, because from a writer's point of view, you can't make this new form outshine that of your flagship transformation, which is what Ultra Instinct is at this point. Aside from that, in this new form, it takes both Vegeta and Goku to do well against Jiren, that even though they are doing well against him, Vegeta seems to need Goku, and they're not doing as well as Ultra Instinct Goku was against Jiren at the time. Of course, one could argue that Jiren is even powered up this time, so we really need to see how it plays on from here. Whis even points out that Goku and Vegeta are not used to working with each other, and that this lack of coordination is even throwing Jiren off. So the last thing I want to discuss here is that Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku suddenly, or at least to me, don't seem as strong as Beerus again. Because remember before, Beerus was looking at these two as if they were a threat to his power. This is all theoretical or even just based on my gut, of course. I cannot really prove this. But the reason I feel this way is because earlier in this fight, Goku was doing so much better against Jiren in just Super Saiyan Blue compared to when they first faced off. In the last episode's review, I was even saying that Vegeta found out something about Jiren that he didn't really openly share, so I was wondering if it's possible that while meditation is the secret to how Jiren becomes stronger, he actually loses power over time outside of meditation or something. Jiren is using more of his power now than he was using before against both Goku and Vegeta, and Goku's not even using Ultra Instinct. But with this battle, even though they are doing great against him, Beerus is not reacting as if he's in trouble like he usually did when he first saw Jiren or even Ultra Instinct Goku. Again, I'm basing this mostly on the reaction of Beerus and circumstantial evidence that we really cannot point out as absolute facts to this matter. So once again, the end of the Tournament of Power is coming near and everything's getting more exciting. What do you think of all this? How do you think they could match up against Beerus or compare to the average strength of a God of Destruction at this point? Tell us what you think down in the comments section below. And please hit that like button if you like this video. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe for more great videos.